Hey everybody, today we're gonna try to repair the flap on my Aaron's single stage blower. I was using it yesterday and it hit a edge of a curb. It tore the rubber there, but that one just pulled out back there. Has like a double bolt in it. So I'm gonna see if I can repair that. I really don't want to put a flap on it. This one's getting tired. I don't even really want to go put any money in it. If I can fix it real quick, I'll fix it. I blew up the last Toro I had a couple days ago with another storm we had. This one here has had quite a bit of use. I'm gonna guess that's 5+ years old of commercial use. So I believe I put the flaps on it once since I've had it, but it's still running okay. Like I said, I don't want to throw a lot of money at it, but we'll see if we can fix that today. I got a couple ideas and we'll go from there. I'm going to try to take the bolts out, and I think what I'm going to do is take a big fender washer and bend the edges so that it kind of bites into that rubber. I believe that will work. We'll find out. Might have to put a longer bolt in it, we'll see. What they do is they put a washer on, a little spacer. I may have to put a little bit longer bolt in it if I use a big washer on it, we'll see. Nothing's going to be really out of balance. These are pretty crude machines anyways. Having that little extra weight on one side, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Looks like a 1/4 thread, but we'll find out. I'm just going to use a fender washer on the back one because all that did was pull through the top of the bolt, which is just a little 1/4. Then the other one, what I did is I took that and bent it, put some little grooves in it. That should bite into that rubber. We'll have it so it goes in like that and bites into the rubber. I think it'll work pretty good. We'll know in a minute anyways. I'm gonna have to give this a little tweak. I'm gonna have to bend that one a little bit just to get it to fit in that curve a little bit better. I may have to get a longer bolt on that back part where it's going through 2 pieces. I have to get a longer bolt. We'll try it in the snow. That's always had a little bit of a vibration to it because I'm doing a lot of sidewalks with granite curbs, and once in a while you hit an edge, so these don't take long. That's the thing I'll say about the Toro. It doesn't tend to bend. These here will bend around, like if you jump it up onto a curb and don't take your hand off, it will grab it and pop once, but then that sheet metal in there kind of, so this has always had a slight vibration, so that part don't bother me. I started it up. I did run it in the garage. It seems to just say it's no different than it was before. We'll see if it throws snow. I believe that's going to work. So it was a quick fix. I like it. Like I said, I'm just looking to get this winter out of that. That don't owe me nothing at this point, but why I don't want to throw a lot of money at it is because of handlebars. So go back in the garage where it's warm. Do a close-up. These flaps that ripped out. These here just popped through. They didn't rip the belt. It didn't rip here. It just ripped on the end. So the end, if you look, it's the one I did the washer and I bent it and made it cut into this, but that seems to be I used it and it stayed together, so I think I'm going to be all set. Like I said, I didn't want to throw a lot of money in this. The handlebars where they bolt onto the unit down low got real rusty. I do wash those. When I wash the truck, I rinse it off, but the salt, you can see by looking at the truck when you're on the road, The salt and calcium that we use in this state, in New Hampshire, just anything you got on your truck's going to rust out, is the reality of it. But like I said, I rinsed it off, but I never sprayed in down where they bolt on, and it's, I'd say I'm going to get this year out of that, and that's about it. But I just thought I'd show that part of it, and that I did use it and it worked. And it always had a little bit of a vibration, because when that flap ripped, it also bent the sheet metal that it bolts to. I bent it back the best I could. But I think I said earlier in the video too that the Toro ones do, even that part of it's better. They don't tend to get bent up at all. You can, you know, what happens is you get tired, you're using this thing, and you don't let go of the handle. When you jump it up onto a curb, it will catch the curb, and then it will throw itself up onto the sidewalk. The Aaron's just doesn't take that beating. Other than that, I like my Aaron steel snowblowers, my 2-stage, but the Toro is better when it comes to these single stages. I just wanted to do a quick video on that. You don't always have to buy a new piece. Those flaps, I normally do that. They'll normally rip out, even on the Toros. You just take a washer and make it up. Normally bolt it right back through the same hole, and you can get the rest of the season out of one of those. I think I only changed flaps, like, that's 5 years old. I think I put the rubber flaps on that once. And the Toros, I normally do 3 or 4 times, because they get a little more lifespan out of them. The reason I don't want to throw a bunch of money at that is the handlebars. From them sit beside my sander on the back of my truck. You go up the roads I go, I'm out during the worst part of it. So every bit of slush that's coming up has got a lot of calcium and rock salt in it. So I just noticed, the reason I didn't want to put new parts on that is because the handlebars are getting ready to rot through in the bottom. And like I said, I'm going to be ready to move on. I'm not going to put any more money in that machine. I can't believe the price of the new ones, though. Like, even the smaller Toro right now is 600 bucks. I used to buy those. I think when I first started buying them, they were like $259. I think the last Toro I bought was $389. Now that same machine that I just blew up is 600 bucks, $599.99 everywhere you look. So I'd just soon wait till next season and buy a couple new ones to throw in the trucks, hoping to get through the rest of this winter. But I figured we'd do this video, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.